Hey YouTube, Anthony here. Hope everyone's doing well. It's Saturday, June 22nd. This video that I'm going to do today, I was actually supposed to do it earlier because I've had it written now for over 3 weeks. But today, while going through down my Instagram feed on my iPhone, I came across this people that I'm subscribed to. They're called Constitutional Obligations, one word, on Instagram, and their headline was DHS/FEMA telling their stormtroopers to be battle ready in the next 7 to 10 days, and it goes down the list on what this gentleman said of some information that he had, which the government was requiring all agencies to be 90% battle strength in the next 5 weeks, 70% in the next 7 days. And when reading through it, it says about some type of domestic event that may take place in the next 10 to 14 days. And, you could read on from there. But that's not the reason I'm doing the video. The reason I'm doing this video is because several weeks ago I had a dream, and I don't usually write down my dreams, but one morning I was doing my Bible study 3 weeks ago, and you can see here I was studying a Bible study that I was about to work on from the book of Romans, and I was studying world religions. And on the back of this paper, on the back of these papers, I scribbled my dream. It's 3 pages long, 2.5 pages long, written. And I want to read it today because I think it. I want to read it because I was going to do a video on it anyway because it was kind of a nightmare. But it was just something I wanted to get off my chest and to get out there on my YouTube channel. And so without any more delay, I think I'm going to read it, and then you guys let me know what you think. And I've tried, how people try to go back into their dreams and get more information and find out what, maybe something that they couldn't see clearly in the dream originally, and they go back and they try to dream again and pick up where they left off. Well, I haven't been able to do that since this dream over 3 weeks ago, but for me to write something down, it's pretty significant, and I wanted to catalog it in my own journal notes, if you will. So here it goes. I titled it, I Had a Dream. There it is. It's right on the back, starts here, and this is other Bible study notes I was taking during the course of my studies. And it was done with my Bible study pen, which I only use early in the morning when I do Bible study, and it was written in red. And when I write something in red, it's pretty serious. So here goes, guys. I awoke, terrified, sweaty, and shaken, for it was so real, this dream. It was as if I could feel, taste, and smell. In the dream, I saw a great leader who appeared to most people as being kind and compassionate, caring, and honest. I saw a glimpse of him, and he had a horrible demeanor. His teeth were like the fangs on a wolf, and when he spoke, spittle came out of his mouth. He cared little about all he met, and did not have a kind word to say about anybody. All he cared about was himself and the power he was about to seize. He was willing to do or say anything to obtain total power. Who was killed, jailed, or degraded did not matter to him. He had an army all over and all around him. This army, however, looked like everyday people, just going about their business, except for the fact that when I looked directly into their eyes, I saw lifelessness. I saw a blind trust to do whatever their leader required so he could obtain total power. These people would do or say anything, even if it was totally against the law or against any statute. All these people had one thing in common. They had a patch with a logo and lettering I could not fully decipher. Though I tried to look close at it, I couldn't decipher it. Some had very important jobs in society, like being police or law enforcement, even federal jobs. Even those from the criminal element wore this patch in my dream. Working men and women, teachers, doctors, lawyers, accountants, common people. In one part of the dream, I saw groups of these people huddled together as if planning or plotting something. I could not hear what they were saying, but it was very serious. I was able to see both of their faces. It was as if they had two sides to their faces. Their normal everyday face and the face of utter hatred and intimidation. Their eyes looked right through me. I overheard one of them say, "Our time has come." Near the end of the dream, I saw many of these people gathering as if to get ready to listen to someone speak. And when I looked up, I saw their leader taking the stage. The sound of the cheers and collective voices shouting, "Our time has come, our time has come," was deafening. Their leader started to speak and address the crowds to get ready for some type of event that was yet to take place. They would all be needed to do their part to ensure a smooth transition. I did not understand what he was talking about. I became very scared and began to tremble. I started to run but was unable to get anywhere. It was as if I was paralyzed. I could not talk, scream, or even whisper. I turned my head to the rear and saw what seemed like millions and millions of people gathering on a distant shore. They were from every walk of life, every skin color, from young to old. These people were shouting, "We must not let this happen. We must make a stand." I did not understand what their grievances were, but they seemed to be directed at the one addressing the crowds, who had the special patch. This is when I awoke, trembling, sweating from head to toe, unable to move for what seemed like hours. I cannot seem to get these images out of my head. In my dream, it seemed as if everything was headed for a singular event, and that is when these people who wore the patches would be needed to work together for the person who was talking and seemed to be a great leader. However, these people on the shore were great in numbers and were beginning to assemble also. I hope to try to go back to the point of this dream to see what is about to take place. That, my friends, is the text from the dream that I had over 3 weeks ago. I wanted to get it out there and to journal it and also to do a YouTube video on it. I'd like to know if anyone else has had anything similar to that. And if you have, send me a comment on the video. But stay well. I have other videos planned this weekend. But even reading it, reading that dream sequence gets me a little unnerved. It was very real to me, and you know, don't know what it means. I know some dreams have meaning, some dreams are just exactly what they are, dreams. But you know, I wish everyone Godspeed. You know, with 4th of July coming up, I pray that we take the time as a nation to reflect on 1776 and make it a great July 4th week and weekend, but make July 4th every day is what I hope and pray for. that's my little video today on I Had a Dream. Thank you for watching and tuning in. Thank you for all the recent support, for all the subscriptions. God bless, and stay ready. Anthony signing off.